Hi, everyone. It's John Benko, the Director of Nursing here at Belfair, and we're going to have a brief discussion on wearing a cloth face covering. As we all know, we'll all be wearing face coverings at all of our offices, campuses, locations, anytime we're with clients, anytime we're in public. Just like the general public has been directed to do, we'll be doing it as an agency in an effort to help keep us all healthy. Why are we doing this? What's the point of these masks? This is another tool to help mitigate the risk of the spread of the COVID-19 virus throughout our agency. This is added to our general precautions, and we'll be doing it every day, every location, with every person. Some things you want to keep in mind when you have a cloth face covering is that it needs to be in good repair and serviceable. At this point, we've all been given at least one by the agency. If you have not been given a cloth mask, see your supervisor. You can always reach out to me if you're having trouble getting a mask, but by now we're being informed that everyone has at least one, and that's so that you can use it here at work. It's certainly okay to use your own mask. Many of us have collected, bought, or been given other masks, and we found one that is comfortable for us. It's certainly okay to use that one. You don't have to only use the one that the agency has provided. What's extremely important is that that mask is clean and serviceable. You want to wash that mask. Keep it clean, wash it after use. A washing machine with a regular cycle and drying, you can wash it by hand. You can even hang it up in sunlight and let it become disinfected. Store that mask properly when you're not using it. You don't want to ball it up and keep it in your pocket or hang it from somewhere in your car. Keep it in a paper bag. You only want to touch the mask by its attachments, so those straps, strings, ties. You don't want to be touching the inside or the outside of that mask. You always want to inspect your mask before you wear it. Make sure there's no holes. Make sure it's not wet or soiled. Make sure it's in good repair and will work for you. I'm going to share a video now. This comes from some of our colleagues over at the St. Luke University Health Systems. They're typically in Pennsylvania, a little bit in New Jersey. Anyway, they've got some great production value. I hope the video helps.
Hey guys, Mr. Wellness here with another Wellness 101. As I mentioned before, the CDC is now recommending that we all wear cloth face masks while in public. Why masks, you ask? Simple cloth face coverings help slow the spread of viruses. Some viruses, like COVID-19, can be transmitted from person to person without ever showing symptoms. But masks will not protect me from you and you from me if we're not wearing them properly. Your cloth mask should include multiple layers to help filter contaminants, but just be sure to allow for breathing without restriction. It needs to fit snugly, but comfortably against the side of your face and cover your mouth and nose, and be secured with ties or ear loops. Remember, a mask is no good to you if your vulnerable areas are exposed. Be sure your hands are clean when you put it on. When removing your mask, remove it from the back to the front. Be careful not to touch your nose, mouth, or eyes, and wash your hands immediately after. Consider hanging your mask someplace sunny, as sunlight is a natural disinfectant. To clean and sterilize your mask, your old buddy Mr. Washing Machine should do the trick. Masks should be washed routinely depending on the frequency of use. Bonus tip: glasses keep fogging up on you when you wear your mask? Then before you put your mask on, try cleaning them with soapy water. Shake off the excess water and soap and lightly pat them dry with a soft tissue. The soapy water leaves a thin film behind that should help keep your specs from fogging. Wear those masks in public, folks. And remember, my friends, wearing a mask does not make you immune to coronavirus COVID-19 or other illnesses. You still need to practice good hand hygiene and proper social distancing techniques to avoid illness.
Again, I want to say thanks to our friends at the St. Luke's University Health System for sharing that video. I hope it helped and gave you some pointers and some instructions on how the best way to care and wear your cloth face covering. If you have any questions or if I can be of any help, feel free to reach out, give me a call, or email me at benkoj@wingspancg.org. Thanks for listening. Now, wash your hands and stop touching each other.